winner function in my map and 2D array problem. Can you please help me?
Sure. What's the function supposed to do?
Alright, it's supposed to take in two strings and then based on the two strings figure out how many points different players have based on the words that they made and who those words belong to.
Okay.
And it counts up the length of the words that they made, and whoever had the most total length is the winner. And if two people have the same amount of points, then it prints out that it's a tie.
Okay. So basically just whoever makes the longest word wins?
Well, it's adding up how many different words they have. So if one person can make two different words, like the and a, and that would be a total score of 4, since the is 3 long and a is 1 long.
Okay.
So.
Okay, can you explain to me what you were doing?
Yeah, so here at the start, nobody's the winner, so I set it equal to an empty string, which is right here, and then the length of the word is just 0 because I haven't started going through them yet. Then down here I have a loop
Squirrels.
to put all of the words into the correct slot in a hash map that I make up here for each player, which is in the scorer name array. So here I start looping through the words and scorer names at the same time, and then if the hash map already has that certain scorer name, like from the examples Bob, if he made 2 words and I already put a word in for Bob, the length, how many points he scored, then I'll go to that location again, add them here in this if statement. So if the hash map already contains that person, then here I take out that, or at that location I put in what was already there, so how many points that player already had, plus however many the new word that they made is worth, so then they have their total points in there. Otherwise I create a new spot in the hash map for the new player name and how many points they got for that specific word. Then after that, down here, I go through the whole hash map using the key set to look at each player and how many of their total points are to try and find the winner. So the length of word, which is their total score of each person, of the highest scoring person, which was set to 0 at the start. If the person with the key, which is their name, has more points than the highest scoring player, then they're set to the winner, and the highest score is set to whatever their score is right here. So you get whatever their score was from the hash map, and you set the highest score to that, and then you go through the rest of the hash set to find if anybody else has more than them. And then afterwards you print out the winner, which is the person that had the highest amount of points.
So, obviously it's not working. Do you have any idea what's going wrong?
Yes, kind of. So here it passes 2 tests, but then it seems to break down whenever the same player scores more than once. Like this one, it's still printed Alice here because she had a score of 6 from longer. Bob had a score of 4 for word, and then plus the 3 for the, so Bob should have had a score of 7, but my program printed out Alice instead of Bob. I'm not sure why it doesn't seem to add in the new words and correct their total score.
Okay. Let's look at some of these. So I noticed there's a couple things that. Did you have any? Were you using this for something, or did you have any ideas for that?
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of just put it there tentatively. I think I didn't really end up using it.
Okay. There's also another warning on scorer name. Did you look at that at all?
No. So, oh, okay. So this is, right, I'm trying to get the scorer name from the string.
Right.
To see if it contains it. Oh, so I would have to go to this location, right?